Welcome to Family Gamer TV. I'm with the Pestridges and we're talking video games. And so, Tim, are you playing any other games at the moment?
No.
Nothing?
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
I'm hoping to have a go on, if I can prize it out of their fingers, but there's the F1 2011 3DS game.
Yeah.
And that is going to be good.
Well, what's he playing? You tell me.
Yeah,
He's been playing Forza 4.
Is he any good?
Yeah, well, ish.
And who wins? Who wins Forza? Do you race each other?
Usually me, yeah.
I still would say that I spend longer browsing the cars and then rotating them. So there is some...
Yeah.
I literally... I mean, the driving's absolutely, obviously, that's why you play it, but it is just as fun to look at the cars as a petrol. So that still happens on an evening.
Yeah, you're saying it's like the Tamiya catalogue
yes,
of the next generation is browsing the cars in Forza.
That is absolutely it. Yeah, it's like wandering... It's like, you know, being Chris Evans with his lineup of white Ferraris. You go into the Forza garage, just browse the cars in the evening. No, they haven't deteriorated. There's no rust. They don't need MOTing. It's great.
Nice. And do you guys play any Kinect games? Like you got the Kinect sensor all set up?
I usually play Skylander sometimes.
Nice.
I either play Kinect Sports or Kinect Adventure.
Yeah. Cool. Which is
I love the Tiger one. That's my best.
Oh, Kinectimals. Yeah, I remember seeing you play that. So, are you still playing it now?
Yeah.
Do you keep going back? Have you got more tigers and cats in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the way that you can choose the ones that you want to be on that.
And get really connected to them.
No, you don't really connect.
Yeah.
You can't see you and the teddy there.
Yeah, they're just on the screen.
Yeah, they're just
And I don't know... Sorry, I was going to say, I don't know whether you two have noticed that, but when we've had some friends round who've been families, we've actually thought initially that it would be great to show them some of the games from the Kinect. But if we all sit round and try and watch, obviously it freaks out the sensor and it says, well, you need to sit down, or who's that coming in? And so we have found actually that sometimes reverting back to the old school Wii, if you can say a Wii is old school, but you know, going back and saying, actually, this thing cannot see you and you've got the controllers, then suddenly you feel free again. I can walk around the room and I can do anything I want and it can't see me. And
so if you're using the Wii, because you're holding something, it's just much simpler. So the controller and the console knows exactly what you're doing, whereas with Kinect, there's a trade-off. But for me, I quite like the sort of the theatrics of it. So we should get you on some newer games because they are getting better at sort of blanking out the people in the room.
Okay. There's the cat. Lucky enough, because of my work, I've managed to have 2 iPads.
Oh, nice! House, a 2 iPad family.
Which is a mega luxury. But if it wasn't for work, they wouldn't be here. But clients love them, and so do the children. Get the trade-off is that they get them on the weekend. But so we've been trying to find out games where you can actually play against each other with 2 iPads. It's not as simple as I thought. There'd be loads of games, but you have to do a little bit of research, working out making 2 game center identities. So Sam's got one, Mia's got one, and then they can actually see each other in a game.
So you then log in separately.
Like
yes,
and
Air Wings is the game that we've quite liked, where you though it's a free game, you just buy, but it's pretty fair. You get enough paper airplanes. So the idea is that you're controlling an airplane.
Yeah,
and you can
and we've just paid for the gyrocopter.
And
so that's really
nice.
They can fire each other, but we're always looking for non-competitive games for kids because you know so much is about competition, and actually because of the age difference, for most people with children they find the same thing. It can be very frustrating for the little ones when the older one obviously has got an advantage. Has got the advantage on the controls and the hand-eye stuff, and then you end up with the little one going, it's not fair.
Did you try the Apps Mates games on the iPad?
The what?
So they're for cars. It's a Cars 2 game on the iPad, but you get a little car, like a little Matchbox toy car, that you put on the screen. It doesn't scratch it, it's plastic.
Okay. Right.
And then by moving the car on the screen, the iPad knows what you're doing.
Whoa.
Yeah, we did a Family Gamer episode, so you should go back and check it out.
I need to check that out.
But that's good because I think it's actually almost easier for younger kids to play it. And in our house, Ollie, my youngest, actually seems to have the knack of getting it to work. And we're often like, Ollie, come and sort this out for us, which he really likes because usually he's asking us for help.
Yeah.
But it's just
you'd
really nice.
Like that maybe then?
Because it's really simple. You get a little car
for you.
and you just drive it around and you can get upgrades and you can explore. And they've just released a new map for that as well, so it's a good time. You have to buy the car, or you can play it and you can just cut out a paper template of the car. It's not quite as nice, but because the app's free, it's just the car's...
I don't need any persuasion to buy a car.
Yeah, there you go.
Because Daddy always wants to buy a car.
Yeah. And I'll get permission if it's this big.
I'll get
away with it.
permission if it's this big.
Yeah. Oh, we'll check that out.
Cool. Yeah, super. That's what we've got time for this week on Family Gamer TV, but we'll be back with more soon.